Hi, with this group of critiques I'm going to talk about Amanda's work, Karen's work, and Sarah's work. Hi Amanda, from what I can tell it looks fantastic. And I say from what I can tell because there's no real one comprehensive photograph that you have of your display, one that gets far enough away from it that I can actually see the whole thing and get some kind of idea how all the parts look together and function together. And that would probably be the only drawback that I see in your solution. I think that your use of graphics and the way that it would tie into the product packaging is very strong. The logo type of Twix is repeated often and big, which is a fantastic thing. The backboard cutout is the name Twix, which I think works very well. The showing of the actual product in the backboard I think is a good idea. The craftsmanship seems fantastically strong, and as I say, the only drawback is in the photographs here. I would have liked to have seen one or two photographs taken that I could see the entire thing with some product in it to see how the product interacts with the display itself. But beyond those things, I think you've done a fantastic job. Hi, Karen. Very nice work here. The thing that makes it best for me are the kind of pastelish colors that you have running through the whole thing. I think it gives it a real sense of unity, makes it a little different than really stark kind of high gloss industrial colors. And I like that softness about your solution. The identity, I think, works really well with the product. It looks a whole lot more like Kool-Aid than I would have ever imagined. The shape of the display itself holds what looks to be just a ton of product. The identity on your displays is very strong, and it works with the packaging of the product very well. The two things that I think aren't as strong as they could be, and that's the transformation from a box into a display. And I should really say one thing, but there's two aspects to it. One is the backboard, and it retains its rectangular shape, which still makes it seem somewhat box-like. And the other are the sides and the front are also rectangles. And so what that does is make it seem more like an open box than an actual display. And what saves yours and what makes it very strong are the graphics, and I think that the graphics are fantastic. Just saying that, I do like how the front of the box actually drops down a bit to reveal the product. I think that that's very strong, but I think that there could have been some additional work with cutout ideas or tearaways, those kinds of things. So in general, I think you have a real winner here. So good work. Hi, Sarah. I think you have a fantastically strong solution here that's only brought down by your presentation at the end. The deck of cards, I think, is what it is, or whatever it is that you have representing the product, is just terribly at odds with the nice job that you've done on your display. I can't believe how horrible it looks with the cards coming out. But the display itself is fantastic, and you've done a fine job on it. The use of negative space, I think, is very strong here. The strong number 5 graphic on it on the side, and that transition from kind of dark slate gray to these really hot colors of the oranges and reds work really well. And then the kind of repeated pattern on the front of the display, it all is terribly well done. I think that if you took some decent photographs of it, that this could be easily be a portfolio piece for you. And if you do take decent photographs of it, please send them to me, because I'd like to use it as an example, because it is a very creative solution, and the idea that you have such an interesting display in what is basically in the shape of a cereal box, I think is quite a testament to the power of graphics. So good work here.